Hello guys. So after the previous video on oily skincare, I am back again. A few of you requested to do a makeup tutorial, so I thought why not. So if you want to see how I achieved this particular look, then please keep on watching. So to begin with, we will start with primer. This is by Benefit. This is their Professional. So I've taken the mini version just to try and see how it works on me, and it works wonderfully well. After that, I'm definitely going for the bigger size. So this is how it looks like, and let me give you some extra points. For oily skin, always use this kind of like foundation textured ones, because if you use the silicone ones, they produce more sweating on your skin, so it will turn out to be more oily. So this is good for oily skin. And apply it in dots, especially on the T-zones which produce more sebum and reflect light, and then just gently pat in. Ignore the bumps and irregular texture on my skin, beauty of oily skin, but all that will be taken care of eventually. That is why we have makeup, right? Allow 5 to 10 minutes post primer so that it settles down well in your pores. And next, the first thing in makeup after primer, of course, is foundation. So I will be using MAC foundation over here in the shade NC37. However, this bottle is very difficult to use. They don't have pump nor a spatula inside, so I have transferred this into an already existing bottle. This is Chambord, but the foundation inside is MAC. So this one has pump, that is why I have transferred this into this. So we will take few pumps out on the back of my hand. Again apply in dots. Wow, what a beautiful pattern I'm making. Artistic. Okay, now to blend it, if you are not looking for full coverage, then you can go for beauty blenders, but then I'm not using that now because I want full coverage. Beauty blenders tend to absorb themselves, so you won't get full coverage. So either you have to apply more product or keep applying 2-3 times. So what I'm using is a foundation brush, and after I have just done with the dots, I'm just going in circular motion. Don't rub it like this, not that rigorous. Just try to press it in onto your skin in minimal strokes. Like it should be like more into your skin and not like a rubbing. So in case you do not know, MAC foundations are buildable and not full coverage in the first go itself. So if you feel, you can always go for a second round of application, but I don't think I am looking for that much of coverage right now, so I will just let it be. And anyways, concealer and press powder and all will do the rest of the job. So next comes concealing. The one I am using here is by LA Girl. This is their yellow corrector. So if you are confused about which corrector you should use, there is a color correction color wheel that you get. You can Google it, and in that you would know that if your like the patches that you want to cover are like purple undertone, then you are supposed to use yellow. Similarly, if they are red, then you are supposed to use green, and if they are green, then you are supposed to use red, something like that. So you just have a look at the color correction wheel and you would know. Few of the products do provide them on the back of the product, but yeah, it's generally available as well on Google. So if you can see, my veins that show through are purple, so that is why I have gone for yellow color corrector. So this is a very easy to apply kind of packaging. You just need to squeeze out a little and it comes over here, and then just use the brush and rub it. Yeah, so I will put on my eyelids, bit on my dark circles, and for whatever rest that I feel I should conceal, all the bumps, all the irregularities that has to be taken care of. Now for concealing you need a more precision wala brush, because obviously you can't continue with the foundation brush itself that is broad, and then you cannot reach areas like the inner corners of your eyes with that broader brush. So use a concealer dedicated brush and just pat on. Now before the concealer starts creasing on my oily eyelids, I have to set that using a pressed powder. So this is by MAC in the shade NC 44.5. So we will use a powder brush like this. Anything with a fluffy top is a kind of powder brush. So I will start with the eyes where I have maximum chance of creasing. And then if you are from dry skin family, just avoid applying over entire face, but I am not, so I need to set my entire face. So next is the turn for brows. So I will be using Precisely My Brow by Benefit again. So the benefit of this is that it is pointed like this, so you can make hair like strokes with this. And there are the ones with the flat top also, so they are also beneficial but in a different way. So with this it's easy to have more precision. So try to draw lines similar like the direction of the natural hair growth. I was finding it difficult to do on camera, so I have taken my mirror and I will do it here. Now next step is to use a spoolie brush and just brush it so that the strokes that you have drawn actually mixes well with your brow. And also if it is looking too harsh, then that would be lightened a bit. Now comes bronzing, and the one I am using is by Benefit again. This is their Hoola mini version, and I generally don't use the brushes that come along with makeup products, but with Benefit this one was different. So this brush actually works very well for contouring, and since I have oily skin, I prefer powder contours rather than creams. So the basic funda of applying contour is you have to create a 3 like this and one on this side. So let's start from the middle line of the 3 and push it backwards into your hairline over here. So contouring makes your face look more chiseled, more sharper, especially if you have a flappy face like mine. And this will do away with your double chins if in any. Luckily I don't have a double chin, but still I'm just following the rules. I'm not sure if this camera is capturing any difference or not. But yeah, now I guess you can see. And then you can also apply on the sides of your nose to make it more sharp, especially if you have a pakoda like nose like mine. Next what comes is a blush. This one is by Milani in the shade 05 Luminoso. This is a beautiful coral kind of shade, and to apply blush we use a kind of angular brush like this. Smile a bit, and on the highest point, which is the apple of your cheek, just push it backwards towards your hairline. I like the very subtle charm that it adds. It's not too bright, not too pinky, just the perfect amount of pink. So you can see the difference now. Now when you are left with only your eyes and lips, it's time to set your makeup. So I will be using this fixer by Faces Canada. Sorry for the shine. This is Faces Canada Ultim Pro Makeup Fixer. So always spray from a distance, not very close to your face. So guys, I have got a fan free with a product I bought of Too Faced, and this is the one. So I use it to dry up my makeup fixer and enjoy my fan moment every time I do my makeup. Okay, so now comes the tough part once the base is done. So we have to do something with the hazel eyes. In case you are wondering what is the lens that I am wearing, this one is by The Hub in the variant Lumirare Hazel. So let's start with the eye makeup. So I am using this Jocelyn Hill by Morphe Volume 1. The shade I am using is this one, Mocha. This is a brown shade. So this I am using for the transition. So what is transition? We do transition at the crease. So whenever you are taking any dark colored eyeshadow, ensure that you dust off the excess, otherwise the moment you dab it on, it will be too patchy. So I am applying this on my crease for the transition between my eyeshadow and the outer world, which means the rest of the face. Gently keep blending. So fortunately or unfortunately, I have hooded eyes, which means when I look straight forward, my eyelid is absolutely not visible, which means my eyeshadow also won't be visible. So I draw an artificial crease above my natural crease so that at least something is visible. Today I am planning to do a halo eye kind of look. In case you don't know what is halo eye, just keep on watching. Let me do the same on the other eye and come back. So I'm done with the transition at crease. Now the next shade I'm using is Twerk from the same palette. So this is a bluish shade, but not proper royal blue. The camera is not doing justice, but this is a bit indigo-ish blue. So for halo eyes, what it stands for is, on the inner and outer side you have one color, and on the center just above your iris, like the highest point of your lid, you have one different color. So I'm using this Twerk shade on the sides. Guys, I'm done with creating the halo on both my eyes. So to fill in the center, the shade I'm using is this one, Mercury, from the shade Mercury Retrograde by Huda Beauty. Make sure that the edges blend. There should not be any stark difference. Let me finish the other eye off camera and show you. Next important thing would be, guys, never forget to apply the same transition shade that you applied on crease on your lower lash line as well. You can choose some other shade from your upper eyelid as well, but I prefer to go with the transition shade. So I'm using that same mocha shade and using an angled brush for the lower lash line. We'll quickly do the lashes liner kohl thing offline and be back to you. So guys, I am back with my look. So let me know how was it looking with the falsies and the lip done. If you're feeling inquisitive about the lipstick that I used, this is I got a mini freebie with sugar. This is from their Smudge Me Not range in the shade Very Mulberry number 25. However, I'm not very comfortable with this range because it's too drying on the lips, but today I felt it's going with this look, so I just applied. So अब लेकिन इतना सब कुछ करके नॉर्मल झल्ली से बाहर और ये टी शर्ट वगैरह में तो नहीं अच्छा लगता ना, तो थोड़ा सा और इंतज़ार करो. आई विल चेंज एंड कम. So guys, this is the final look. Please do let me know about what you want to see further, or if you have any feedback about today's video, or if you feel I could have elaborated more on some parts. Whatever it is, please do let me know. I'm just starting up and I need to know what the public is looking for. So please take advantage of this channel till the channel is PR free. If you want to know about products, if you want to know about makeup and anything, and do let me know about my look as well. सो दिस इज़ मी साइनिंग अप टुडे। और प्लीज़ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब भी कर देना और थोड़ा शेयर कर देना, लाइक कर देना। थोड़ी मुझे मदद मिल जाएगी, थोड़ा बूस्टअप मिल जाएगा। इट्स नॉट ईजी टू टेक आउट टाइम फॉर दीज थिंग्स व्हेन दिस इज़ नॉट योर फुल टाइम जॉब। सो दैट्स इट। थैंक यू, बाय बाय।